Hey guys, and welcome back to this Fretted Friday. And today's show, we're going to cover the British Boutique Guitar Festival, coming right up. Okay, before we dig into our main event today, I just want to say a big thank you to all the people who've supported the upcoming live streams. Now, I have one final question for you guys on the live stream subject, and that is, should I move to my Fretted Friday slot for a live show? It would suit me down to the ground. The alternative is that I stay on a Sunday, but I'm going to go a little bit earlier because at the moment I'm starting to find alternative streams of work, and it means that I need to be up and out fairly early, sometimes on a Monday morning. So the late evening over in the UK live streams are a little difficult for me now. So answers in the comment section down below. Would you prefer to see the live streams replace the 6:30 UK time Fretted Friday, or would you rather we stick with a Sunday but again go to an earlier time, probably 6:30? Let me know what you think. I really appreciate your input and your guidance, because this channel is all about you guys, and I want to make sure that it is streaming, when we get back to streaming, that it's at a time that suits you. I really look forward to hearing from you. Yes, so tomorrow, Saturday the 25th of July, should have been the British Boutique Guitar Festival in Haywards Heath that myself and Lewis Trower from LT Custom Guitars were putting together. Unfortunately, due to the current pandemic, the venue is not open yet, and so the whole thing has had to be postponed, which is obviously really gutting for both Lewis and I, but also for all of the exhibitors and the YouTubers who were kindly coming. We had Carl Golden from Carl Golden Studios, we had Colin Scott from CS Guitars, we had my buddy Mike Bradley, we had Adam Lee, and we also had the lovely Joss Allen, all lined up, and all have confirmed that once this virus is out of the way, they'll all be back and part of the British Boutique Guitar Festival when we get a new date. What's more, I just want to tell you that anybody that's bought tickets for the event will have those tickets honoured, or if you can't make the new date, you'll have your tickets refunded in full. So we will honour every single ticket, and what's more, we absolutely will put the Guitar Festival on, because it's a great idea. The idea we came up with was, Lewis and I have both been to so many guitar shows over the years, and we wanted to do something that took all the best bits from all of the guitar shows and did away with all the bits that we thought, we're not quite sure about that. And so that was how the bbgfest was born. And you can actually go and check out our website, which is bbgfest.co.uk, to find out more about the festival. What I wanted to do today is I just want to let you see some of the companies that are going to be involved, and just to give them a bit of a shout out, take a little look at their website and the kind of stuff that they do. Once more, today's video is using the YouTube chapters feature, so if there's a particular company or a particular interest that you want to go and have a look at, you will be able to jump around in the chapters today and take a look at each of these companies at your leisure. So let's jump in and take a look at the companies that will definitely be on board and joining us when we regroup and put a new date in place for the British Boutique Guitar Festival. Okay, we'll start with LT Custom Guitars, who of course, he's my partner in this whole event, and he's currently just started selling this Pioneer guitar, his first handmade bespoke production model, and I've done a little demo of it on the channel. Also, he's just welcomed a new artist, Emma King, which is great, and there's a little bit about Lewis on his website. Lots of great testimonials as well. Lovely website too. Let's just check out some of these testimonials. Nick Sadler, Dave Corvin, Phil Jack Gardner, Alan Jones, Daniel Wheel, and of course Robert Snelling. So he's got loads of great testimonials on his site, and he'll be at the British Boutique Guitar Festival. Next up, we've got Turnstone Guitars. And as their page says, beautifully handcrafted guitars made in England. And there we go, Tom Quayle, no less. Actually says here, the tone is nothing short of spectacular with incredible balance across the frequency range. One of the best acoustics we've ever reviewed here at Guitar Interactive magazine. There we go, so Tom Quayle was impressed. And yeah, some real nice guitars here. Let's have a quick look at their photo gallery. Some of the guitars they've built. Beautiful looking instrument. I love this detailing on the headstock, and this cutaway is really pretty, and it's also got a little bit of a fringe to the bout there as well. Really nice stuff. There we go, a little bit closer shot of the same guitar, and classical style. Beautiful looking instruments. So again, check them out. There's Flatpenny Guitars, and brilliant stuff here. There we go. There's beautiful looking guitar. It says Oddball Guitars for original guitarists. And there we have more pictures, some work in progress there, and of course, look, a lovely link to the British Boutique Guitar Festival. So they don't have a website, but check them out on Facebook, Flatpenny Guitars. Excellent stuff. Next up, we have Alchemy Pickups. Now these are the ones that Lewis Trower uses on all his LT Custom Guitars, and they do sound great. So we've got several sorts of pickups here, single coils, humbuckers. Let's see what they've got in the shop. Here we go, single coil modern, single coil vintage, and they've got vintage humbuckers, modern humbuckers, some great range of pickups there, and of course the SP90, HSP90, really nice, and as you can see, really good prices as well. Do go and check out Alchemy Pickups. Next up, we've got TJS Custom Guitars, and they have got, it says handcrafted guitars and bodies, the bespoke timber bodies from all over the world. A little bit about them: they specialise in the craft of bespoke guitar bodies and full builds from their workshop in West Sussex. Each build is unique one-off piece cut from specially selected timbers from around the world. Look at the colour of that. And here's your styles. You can choose your styles on their website. And look at those woods. Really beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And they will be joining us to show some of those live at the British Boutique Guitar Festival. Next up, we've got RD Amplification. Okay, and of course, as it suggests, they are an amplifier company. And they've said here, a good amplifier should be regarded as an instrument in its own right. It has a voice, personality and soul. The guitar is something you plug into the front end to make it work properly. So they build hand-built, custom vintage tube amplifiers. They've been established 25 years. And yeah, check out their amplifiers. Look at that, the dualist. Looks awesome, doesn't it? Okay, and there's plenty of demos on their website. Definitely worth going to check out. It says here, RD Amplification has been hand-building custom vintage style guitar and bass tube amplifiers for 25 years. If you're after a hand-built bespoke tube amplifier based on classic tube circuitry or maybe something completely unique, Rob will help you achieve it. And they're from the Forest of Dean in Gloucestershire. Excellent. Next up, we have Sempiternal Guitars, and they're based in Bedfordshire and handcrafted with only the finest woods and materials sourced from all around the world. The models available are able to be customized to suit your style. You can even create your own guitar for something truly unique. Send us a message to find out how. Yeah, absolutely great. A nice guy as well. I was on their podcast with them. Let's have a quick look at some of their guitars. Okay, there we go. Some beautiful looking guitars there. Some left-handers as well. That's always nice to see, isn't it? And some rock guitars. Awesome. And a nice guy as well. Let's have a quick look at the custom guitars. Okay, so you've got your options to select there. And you can even upload your own design. So there you go, that's Sempiternal Guitars. Next up, we've got Daniel's Guitars. They are based in Surrey and they build bespoke electric and acoustic guitars using traditional methods and construction techniques. In addition to our custom builds, we also produce historically accurate, vintage correct instruments to an unsurpassed standard. So there we go. Let's have a quick look at the galleries here. Let's have a look at their single cuts. Nice. And good aging on that. Look at the... I wonder if we can click in on that picture. Beautiful looking guitar. Awesome. There's also vintage correct. Wow. So these are all built to the original specs of the guitars you would expect. There we go, look at that. Absolutely glorious. And there's some photos of the workshop. Very clean and tidy work. Great stuff, and Daniel's Guitars will be joining us at the British Boutique Guitar Festival. Next up, we're going to have a look at Tobias Caspar, and they are providing stabilised wood and resin suppliers to a vast range of industries, including luthiers, knife makers and more. So let's have a look in their shop. Wow, look at that. Some resin control knobs, a resin sheet, stabilised flame bubble quilt. Wow, that looks lovely, doesn't it? And look at that. There's a face in that one. Yeah, really, really impressive stuff. All sorts of tops and guitar knobs and accessories. I love that. Resin sheets. Knife scales, probably won't want those. Pickguard blanks. Fretboard blanks. And plenty to look at. Go and visit their site, Tobias Caspar. Also joining us, my buddy from Pedalpatch is definitely coming, and we were working with his solderless cables recently, and he's been to lots of the shows. Check out my video with him, and some great stuff. Looks like we've got more accessories now. Let's have a little look. Nice looking website as well. Wow, they're even doing sockets now as well by the looks of it. And they've also got that cutter that we were talking about in the video with him. It was quite a great little tool to cut the cables and to get them ready for splicing. Excellent. Loads of stuff on there, so do check that out. Next up, we've got Zander Circuitry, and obviously they are an effects company, effects pedal company. Look at the artwork. Pretty stuff. I haven't had the pleasure of trying out any of their pedals yet, but I have to say they do look great, really great. There's a high gain fuzz, a distortion fuzz, and a modulator. Wow. They've got a Silicon Chaos initiator. No idea what that is. Op-amp fuzz, bass fuzz, and the brew pedal. That looks a lot of fun. Go and check them out. They'll be with us and bringing some of these fabulous pedals to try out. Next up, we've got Swannell Guitars. Oh, I've scaled down on that one already, but here we go. Again, individually handcrafted guitars by Jamie Swannell in Cambridge, UK. And again, acoustic stuff, and also does an electric as well. Let's have a quick look at an acoustic, and then we'll also have a quick look at an electric. Look at the craftsmanship, beautiful finishing work on that, absolutely lovely, and all of the dimensions. Let's have a look at the electric model as well. Wow, that's absolutely glorious. I thought for a moment that they were TV Jones pickups, but they look very unique. What have we got here? Let's see what those pickups are. Mojo gold foil Tesco spec pickups. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. So yep, they'll be with us, so check out Swannell Guitars. Next up, another group of guys that have been to my place and done a video with me. Let's get rid of that 10% off, although handy to know that they're doing 10% off. There's Core Guitars, and we used their online builder, if you remember. And they've got a vast range of guitars, the semi-custom, the custom and the custom X. I've played them all, enjoyed them all, and yeah, great to have the guys from Core Guitars with us as well. And then finally for today, we're just going to have a quick look at Kanji Guitars as well, and they will be coming along. And again, lots of high-end, high-spec, hand-built in the UK guitars, and that's what this is all about. It says here, Kanji Guitars are handmade custom electric guitars from our workshop in West Sussex, England. Our brand and designs are inspired by the Japanese guitar makers of Tokyo and Nagoya. We don't carry stock, we don't use CNC machines, we do make the guitars by hand for you. And you can get a quote, and there's forms and all of the details that you need there on the website, and that is Kanji Guitars, who will also be joining us. So that's just a few of the companies that will be joining us at the British Boutique Guitar Festival, and really looking forward to seeing you guys there as well. So Kanji, Core, Swannell Guitars, Zander Circuitry, Pedalpatch, Tobias Caspar, Daniel's Guitars, Sempiternal, that's RD Amplification, TJS Custom, Alchemy Pickups, Flatpenny Guitars, Turnstone Guitars. Oh, let me come out of there. There we go, Turnstone Guitar Company, and of course, LT Custom Guitars. What a list and what a lineup. What a great show this is going to be when we finally are able to get back to putting things on live. But again, we won't do it until such time as it's safe, not only for you guys coming along to support the event, but also for all of our exhibitors and all of our YouTubers. We don't want to be a spreader event, so we will wait until the timing's right and until the situation is potentially available for us to do it safely. And I'm sure that all of you will agree with that idea. Please go and check out some of those companies. All of the links will be in the description down below to the companies, along with the timestamps. And it would really benefit them if you go and check out their websites and see what they're up to and see what they're building. And I know that they'll appreciate your support as much as I will. So there we go, guys, that's it for today. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, a thumbs up, and it really can't hurt to subscribe. And if you do, don't forget to click the bell icon, because then you'll be notified when I make uploads. I'll be back just as soon as I can with the best content I can, and looking forward to starting streaming again very soon. I will be using the videos that you've sent in, don't you worry. In the meantime, have yourselves a great weekend, as this is Fretted Friday, and as always, you take good care.